Hey guys, what is up? AwesomeTheSauce here. Hope you guys are having a great day. And today we're going to be talking about something that has people fuming. People are heated. People are angry. And honestly, there's a lot to talk about. So this story starts with last week with the release of the Cerberus Master Pack. A lot of people did pack openings of it. There's a lot of gear. This pack right here was released about, like, I want to say 5 or 6 days ago. And if you go on the preview of this, you'll notice it has the Heroes' Fairy, the Sharon's Fairy, the Stygian Fairy, and these mounts used to be from the Grim Ferryman pack, which was initially released last year. So what it looked like was that, based on the preview, was that this pack had both Cerberus gear and Grim Ferryman gear because of the fact that it had the Grim Ferryman mount. So a lot of people were opening this Cerberus Master Pack up because they thought they were gonna get the Grim Ferryman pack. It has a lot of really cool, like, you know, aesthetic items. It has like the fiery skull thing, the sights. I feel like a lot of people really like the aesthetics of this pack. But what ended up happening is, no matter how many packs people opened, they were unable to get any Grim Ferryman gear. And this was followed by today, Wizard101 released the Grim Ferryman pack as another Halloween pack. So what's now happened is there's a situation where a ton of people were under the impression that they were gonna get gear from this pack, but they didn't because they weren't allowed to get it. And now if they want the gear, the cosmetic gear from the Grim Ferryman pack, all the money that they spent on this pack is irrelevant because now they have to open up this pack. Now, a lot of people are asking a lot of questions about this because it seems really, really weird. I feel like the confusion could have been avoided altogether if they'd released both packs at the same time. And what's even worse is that Wizard101 put out a statement on Twitter, which you see on your screen right now, and I'm not really sure that it makes anything about the whole situation better for them. I'm reading this tweet, right? And basically what they said in this tweet is that the Master Pack actually didn't change with the Grim Ferryman pack entering the Crown Shop today. But what did change is that the Grim Ferryman pack gear that is in the Cerberus pack gear is only available if you're up to level 140. And if you're 150 and you want the Grim Ferryman gear, then you must buy the Grim Ferryman pack. This has to be one of the sloppiest solutions I've ever seen. And I hate to be like blunt about this, but from what I can understand, if you're level 150 and you saw the preview of this, well, basically, GG, you got scammed into buying this for gear that was never there to begin with. And if it truly is just level 150s that opened this pack and weren't able to get the gear, I think that's even worse for King's Isle when it comes to this, because let's say that you were confused about why you weren't getting it and you hit up someone that was not max level. This isn't like a crazy concept. And they opened the pack, but they weren't level 150 and they were like, no, I got the gear. It's in the pack. Then you actually had more reason to buy the pack if you really wanted gear without even knowing that it was glitched to begin with. I did some more digging into this to see why so many people were under the impression that they would get Grim Ferryman gear. And honestly, what I found is a little damning because I actually think that this was a very big mistake made by King's Isle when you look deeper into it. When you look at their announcement on the Wizard101 website for the Cerberus Master Pack, it says that it is an updated Grim Ferryman pack. So this goes well beyond just asking your friends what they got or this or that. No, this is like literally, before they added the disclaimer at the bottom of this, this was marketed as an updated Grim Ferryman pack. They even said, don't worry, you can get Grim Ferryman pack from this. So to me, by putting that announcement out in that nature with that wording and then adding the disclaimer and then releasing the pack later and then like doing this weird level lock thing, it screams like a big cover up to me. And I really don't think that as a business you cover up things and then you just get away with it. It looks like an honest mistake to me. I'll be honest. I don't really know the details of this. I wish I did. But when you make mistakes, you should be accountable for it. It's like that's like the bottom line. Like, I feel like it's very obvious what they intended this pack to be, and it's very obvious that it glitched. If it was intentional, it's nothing like I've ever seen Wiz do before when it comes to level locking. You know what I'm saying? To my knowledge, they've never combined packs like this and then like level locked a different pack in the way that they've done this. I don't know if this is a new approach or if they did it out of necessity. Whatever the reasoning for this very poorly communicated move is, I don't think that it benefits them to do this in the future because it just literally dilutes the pool of gear that you might want from the Cerberus pack, and it also vastly reduces a number of people that will buy the Grim Ferryman pack. They're separate products that combine weird elements for no reason. When you buy a pack, you should know what you're getting yourself into. I think it's ridiculous that if you're 150 you get different stuff than this than when you're 140. And if that was intentional, I don't know what this new approach is all about. There's a lot of people on Twitter calling for reimbursement and compensation, which I'll be honest, last time this kind of thing came, it was when Wizard101 got hacked. People were like, yo, reimburse us. But I feel like that literally affected everyone, and this only affects people that bought packs, which is why I think it's a different issue. And I'm not really sure, because of the nature of the fact that it is a pack, that they will reimburse. I think packs are a very sticky situation, because to my knowledge, they have released glitched packs before and returned people's crowns when they didn't give what they promised. But this seems a little weird because it did give most of what it promised, but just left out some drops. I think the problem gets worse when you look at the fact that it is a pack. I think if we're looking at like the politics of all of it, I think packs in general have a very, very negative, like a lot of people have a negative view on them when it comes to how they can affect the game. I think the worst part about this whole thing is that they literally are incentivizing you to buy packs because they have a Halloween crowns reward thing. You see that whole little 14-day thing? They have a crowns reward situation where they're trying to further monetize the fact that there are multiple Halloween packs. Listen, I will never say anything negative about KingsL trying to make money off of packs, because I actually think it's a great way for them to monetize. But when they make mistakes when it comes to those, they can't hide behind like late disclaimers and poorly communicated cover-ups. I think that is an approach that they should not be taking when it comes to packs. I don't even think that's controversial to begin with. As a player, I'm frustrated, and I know that other people are too. So I hope that we get some sort of further announcement on this. I don't think it's enough just to, like, in my honest opinion, I don't think a simple tweet is enough to actually be like, yo, this is like, you know, this is what happened. Like you can't just say that you release a new pack where this gear is only available to a certain level. Explain what happened, the steps that are going to be taken to prevent this from happening in the future, and what might be done to appease the interests of people that might have literally gotten scammed out of their crowns this time around. Packs are no joke, y'all. We're talking about tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of crowns. It's a really, really big deal, and I really don't like when the consumer in this situation gets stiffed like this, and that's why I wanted to make this video. The thing I hate about it the most is I really think packs are the reason why Wiz might one day remove a paywall otherwise, right? Like, I think packs being successful is how you make membership less and less needed to make the game happen. So I think taking their time with this, believing in the long term of Wiz, and actually investing in the trust of the community in this situation will be the best approach Wiz can take. Let's hope that they do something along those lines. I do believe that they'll do the right thing, but even if they don't, I really hope they learn from it at the very, very least. Let me know what you guys think about this. This got me a little heated. I'll be honest, bro. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about this. How were you affected by it? If you weren't affected by it, how do you think packs like this affect the consumer trust? I feel like that's a very important question. It's an important topic. I hope they do something about it, but at least I hope they learn from it. Let me know your opinions. I look forward to reading all of your comments in the comments below, the comment section. I'll read all of them. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Leave us a review. And if somebody hasn't told you you're awesome today, they doing something. I'll see y'all soon. Stay awesome, y'all. And yeah, y'all.